It's 9 p.m. on a Friday. I move in a week. Yup. What am I doing?
This.
Because you guys voted for this. Just wondering.
Do you care about me and my mental health at all?
I don't know. The things that I do for you guys. Hi booktube, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Emmeline. I like to read and then yap about what I'm reading. Do I have a surprise for you? In today's video, we are in for a journey. So buckle up, safety first or whatever. Grab a snack, find a little comfy, cozy seat, maybe grab a drink if you're feeling it, and let's go on this wild journey together because girl, I'm gonna need some moral support for this one. You guys over on my bookstagram at Emily Reads. Okay.
I said Emily Reads.
Right, combination. I asked you guys on my bookstagram what videos you want to see from me, and oh girl, did you really want this one? So here we are today. I'm gonna be doing the 24-hour reading challenge. I don't know if I have like 24 hours just like laying around like that, but you know what? I'm committed. I'm doing this for you. Okay, so the least you could do is go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button down below, and if you're a real one, and please, I hope that you're a real one. If you're not, you can leave. Okay, only the real ones can stay here. You will hit the bell notification icon as well so you never miss a new upload from me. And if you have FOMO and you're like, Emily, I wanted to vote on what video came next, follow me on my bookstagram. It's at Emily Marie Reads with 2 S's because my name is basic. There's only so much I can do about that one. I post real-time updates there. You guys can see what I'm reading. So there's lots of things going on over there as well. So here I am today starting this scary ass challenge that I see all the booktubers doing, and I'm like, how are you doing this? Are you like blocking it in your Google Calendar? Like, what's the tea? We're gonna go over my rules because again, it's my channel, girl. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm sorry. Like it or love it, I don't care.
Like it or love it.
I'm like, you have actually
no options.
You cannot be a hater. Love it or hate it, it's how we roll over here. That being said, I am absolutely not able to do a solid 24 hours straight. Maybe that's something I'll do when I hit like a big milestone or something. This is already, even just filming and editing YouTube videos is giving 24-hour challenge. I do not have that time. Unfortunately, I wish. So what I am going to be doing is actually just setting a timer on my phone. Anytime I pick up my book, I'm going to start that timer, and once we hit 24 hours, I am done. And we'll do a little recap of what I read. I will bring you guys along with me. Now, I do want to disclose the fact that I am moving in literally a week from today. This might be a hot take. I will have to use audiobooks. It's just the reality of my situation. I am not using them for the entire video. I'm going to make a point to not rely on them and just pick up a physical book because let's be so real, I prefer a physical book. Audiobooks are a desperate time situation. I work 9 to 5. I have a long ass commute. Of course, I'm going to maximize my time and listen to an audiobook. I promise you I will try my best, but I cannot promise that I will not use any audiobooks. We'll see what happens. My goal is to do this within literally like 2 days though, so I am really trying to grind this out because I also have to edit this video. And I have to do my job and other things. So it is currently 9:35 p.m. It is a Friday. Also, Tay Gracie is my lock screen. Mwah. I miss them every day. I'm gonna start this timer tonight. I'm going to try my very best to read as much as I can tomorrow. With that being said, I'm gonna give you guys a quick little update, let you know what it is I'm currently reading, what I have on my radar. I feel like there's a lot of options, so we're gonna dive right in. Currently, I am doing the tandem read. However, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been doing a tandem read. I actually finished Empire of Storms, and then I'm just now reading Tower of Dawn. I've read both of those books before. This is a reread that I'm doing with my mom, who's reading Throne of Glass for the very first time. I'm on chapter 19. I was listening to this most recently because I was commuting, so I'm not sure what page number that is, but to put into perspective, there are 68 chapters. I will definitely be able to finish this book in this challenge. With that being said, that leaves us with, I'm not good at math, don't judge, 15 hours remaining. If I read at 1.55x speed, I guess, I don't know. And the next book that I want to read is Kingdom of Ash. My mom is actually now on Kingdom of Ash. Like, she just literally sped past me and she's on chapter 50. I physically can't. I wish. So I naturally have to read Kingdom of Ash. By the way, everything on my channel is spoiler free unless otherwise specified. I will keep this spoiler free. I hate when I click on a video and there's spoilers sometimes, so I'm just like, oh, like FOMO, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna just check and see how long it says on Audible. I kind of like using Audible for reference, and it's just a good gauge of my timing here. Oh my god. Oh lord. It is 33 hours and 11 minutes long. Okay, so that's really long. Here's what I think I'm gonna do. I will have to read Kingdom of Ash, to be so real. There's simply no way I'm not diving into that. But I can also read another book in the meantime. I'm looking at my TBR right now, which I have not followed at all because I've been a little bit slumpy in recent months, so I feel like I'm a little bit behind, and this would be a good opportunity to go back to my paint chips choose my August TBR video and see what the tea is. One book that's coming to mind is Powerless by Elsie Silver, just because it's a silly goofy little cowboy romance, and I'm reading some heavy fantasy stuff. Maybe I need a break. That is on my August TBR. I really want to read The Nightingale, but like I don't think I can handle that much emotional trauma in one sitting. The other option I have is Heavenly Bodies. I was debating that one, or we could do Silver Elite. Let's just start with Tower of Dawn and then a bit of Kingdom of Ash and see what happens. Amazing deal. Shake on it. Perfect, perfect. With that being said, my room is currently a disaster, so I'm gonna put my headphones on. I'm gonna start to just clean a little bit. Okay, I need to move a lot of furniture first thing in the morning, so I'm gonna put my headphones on, listen to Tower of Dawn, and then later I love to read myself to sleep, so I'll make a tea, I'll bring you guys with me, we'll find a cutesy little setup, and then see how much we read, and I'll give you guys some little check-ins along the way. Camera is shaking. Okay, I changed into a t-shirt. I'm a sweaty girl, but I digress. It is now 10:14 p.m. and I have just disassembled this dresser. Oh, almost fell over. Who needs a man? I'm kidding. I would call our man and I was like, can you help me? And he's like, just figure it out.
Just vote. Just vote. Just vote.
I am just going through all the drawers. And I have to move this thing tomorrow. I need to clean my desk. I have a lot to do. My room is currently a disaster, but I'm moving, so I have an excuse. Here we are, and we're gonna start our timer. Oh my god, so exciting. Here's our timer, and we're gonna start her. Okay, here we go. We're on chapter 19 currently. We have, let's see, how many more minutes left? 12 minutes left of chapter 19. Let's see what happens. Send help. I don't want to do this by myself. I'm just a girl. Also, sorry if the lighting changes a lot. I'm just bringing y'all around with me, okay? Buckle up. Okay, bye. That's embarrassing. I'm just a girl. The way it's August, I'm like, right. I can't spoil, but if you've read Tower of Dawn, you know whose perspectives I'm talking about. That's like not really a spoiler, but I'm not gonna mention a specific name. You know when like there's forced proximity and they kind of like hate each other, and then randomly one of them drops like their first and last name and you're like,
wait a second, someone cooked here?
That just happened. That just happened. Chapter 19, okay? We're making progress. I'm gonna continue cleaning. My camera's about to die. I'm gonna charge that battery, keep listening, and then I will let you know when I'm pausing that timer. Honestly, kind of vibing right now. It makes cleaning a lot better because I'm low-key so overwhelmed. So, escapism, okay? Put my headphones on, Addison Rae. Okay, I'll see you later.
I'm so tired.
It is 1:08. Can you see that? I'm now going to pause timer. 2 hours, 38 minutes, and 28 seconds if you care. So I've just been grinding. My whole bed is literally covered in clothes that I have to go through still. But I need to like wash my face and mentally prepare myself for the day that I have tomorrow. I'm gonna stop listening to the audiobook. I'm gonna make a tea. If I'm being so honest, I highly doubt I'll actually curl up with my book tonight because it's already so late. But if I do, I will let you know. Otherwise, there we go, 2.5 hours. That's pretty good. I like moved furniture and stuff downstairs and I didn't want to at first, but then I was like, like what would Aylin do? My eyes are crusting at this point. Oh my god, this lens is gonna fall off onto my head. I think it's time to wrap it up. I will give a better update whenever I talk to you next, probably in the morning, but I am in fact on chapter 28. Actually, I think I might just finish this chapter. It's only 15 minutes. And then I'm on to part 2. Part 2, Mountains and Seas. I believe there's 68 chapters, so then we have exactly 40 more to go. We're sitting at 6 hours and 38 minutes left of this book. So, kind of slaying, I'm not gonna lie. Didn't think I'd listen to that much. You know, it is what it is. I just summoned my boyfriend, he just woke up. So I'm gonna go talk to him, get my shit together for tomorrow. I'll maybe see you again tonight, but if not, I will literally see you in a second. So, okay, bye. Mwah. actively ignore the mess in the background. I am at my boyfriend's place, which is going to be our place soon, and I have all of my stuff just like everywhere. But I had to talk about my progress on this 24-hour reading challenge. So right now I will show you. I am 6 hours and 5 minutes in. Okay, so I listened to the audiobook on my way here, which is like a 25-minute drive. The way I started to tear up at this book, I read this like a year ago, so this is a reread that I'm doing with my mom, and honestly I used to joke and call this Tower of Yawn because I personally really liked Empire of Storms better. The ending of this book definitely picks up, so don't let that put you off, but I just didn't have brain cells. I wasn't in the right headspace, and now that I'm reading this and I'm just reading this book, I think that I can really appreciate Kale's perspective, who is like the main character in this book. We have this much left. If you've read Sarah J Maas before, you know that we're now in for a wild ride, and although I have read this book before and I do know what to expect, I'm still nervous. I'm shaking in my boots. What can I say? I'm on chapter 44. I'm on page 491. I believe there's 660 pages. Yeah, 660 pages in this book. Literally have this much left. That's crazy. I asked you guys over on my Bookstagram what I should do about this whole Kingdom of Ash situation, because I don't know, like I feel like I have to read it. My mom is like flying through that book right now. I think she's on like chapter 53 or something, so I'm like FOMO, I want to catch up and read with her. But according to Audible, that takes about 33 hours. I asked you guys for some book recommendations. I'm gonna wait for some more to come through. I did have a little light bulb though, and I was thinking a book that I do want to pick up is Gothikana. I think it's by like runyx, I don't know, but I do really want to read that one, so I'm kind of thinking that I might do both. So I won't finish Kingdom of Ash likely in this video unless I read like super fast, which is very possible. I see you guys crying over that book, so I don't know, it's going to be intense for sure, and I need to get in on that. I think I need to read that and maybe just like another smaller book. I was also thinking The Night and the Moth, because I've heard a lot of really good things about that one. I wish this was live so you guys could comment and let me know what to read next. For right now, I've been actually reading quite a lot of this book rather than listening, but I am gonna have to go to audiobook for the next little bit as I organize my things, because this is craziness. And then I think I'm gonna take a little break and go sit outside with my boyfriend, and I will read more of this physical book, because there's just nothing like being this close to finishing a book and like holding it in your hands, getting down to it, you know what I mean? That's like one of my favorite feelings. That is the plan. We have 18 hours left. Who knows what's gonna happen? I will update you guys. I will film myself reading in a little bit, but for now we got so much to unpack. I will see you guys when I see you guys. Okay, I'm gonna make a coffee, and my boyfriend is right there, so he's probably gonna think I'm a psychopath for talking to a camera, but it's fine. I am gonna make a brown sugar latte. My boyfriend and his mom actually are like coffee drinkers, so they actually like the taste of coffee. I like a sweet coffee, but they don't really have like the creamer and stuff that I showed earlier. What I do is I take a little, like a tablespoon of brown sugar, like that much. You could also do less. I just like a sweet treat. Put it into the little, I don't know what this is called. Do you know what this is called?
Is it carafe or something?
A carafe, I guess, and put like that much in it. And then I will take some honey, any sort of like liquidy honey, and then just like eyeball it. I don't know, again, like about a tablespoon. You could do like half probably and it'd still be really good. I don't know, I'm just gonna go like this. That was low-key probably a lot. This is like kind of the situation. I'm gonna brew my coffee over top of this, and then you can kind of just like mix it in a little bit more, pour it over ice, add milk, and I swear to God, it is so good. So I'm gonna do that now. Also, ignore the background, okay? Like I said, moving. I'm not perfect. I'm being vulnerable on the internet, so you should like subscribe or whatever. This is so good. I can't even begin to explain. I feel like the oat milk does make it better. I'm usually an almond milk girly. It's a little bit watery. This is 10 out of 10. If you have a sweet tooth, okay, that's all you need, I promise. Okay, we have our coffee. I'm getting my Audible ready. Chapter 44, if you can see that.
She traced a carving on a column longer than most strive. Plants grow best in certain conditions, those most advantageous to them. And the southern
It was at this moment that she knew she fucked up.
continent is averse to thrive. Something snagged her interest.
Oh my God, did you see that? No. What do I do? I went to be like, oh, time to start my timer, and I pressed the fucking wrong button and now it's just gone.
Oh no.
You guys can't clock me. You saw it said 6 hours and 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna have to start a new thing. My boyfriend wants to go to Olive Garden for a snack. Down, to be honest. We're gonna just start this. I'm just gonna have it playing in the background. I might have to go to Olive Garden now, I don't know. Nonetheless, reading and drinking this coffee are happening, so I'm gonna show you that I'm starting it too. Okay, we'll just have to do 18 hours from here on out. That is so not satisfying. Stopwatch, starting, audiobook.
Sanctuary. He approached, wincing at the slicing pain down his spine.
Maas. Again, I've read this before. I still stand by my rating of 4 stars. Something about this reread really hit different for me. I feel like I just appreciated Kale and Irene a lot more than I did the first time around. Those are the two kind of main characters that we follow in this book. And yeah, just their stories and how they grow as individuals is so interesting, and I feel like I really overlooked it because I was so focused on Miss Selena in the first place. So one book down. This did take a while. To be fair, it's 660 pages and I am literally moving. Sorry about the background and any lighting changes. That's just how it's going to be right now. Right now we're sitting at almost 6 hours. That, however, needs to be added to the OG 6 hours. So technically, was it 6 hours? Wait, let me check. We're looking at another 12.5 hours. See, here's where my dilemma comes in. This would obviously be my next read. Look how big it is. This is, let's actually check. Oh my god, 980 pages. 980 pages is a lot. According to Audible, even like sped up, I think like 1.5 times speed, it's gonna be 33 hours of listening. So I would assume it's approximately the same amount of actual reading. I don't even have that much time to like sit down and actually read a book these days. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm dying to get into this one, so I'm going to start this. We will not finish it in this video unless somehow I become like a superhuman. I don't know. But what we're gonna do is swap between this, and then I've chosen Gothikana by Runyx. I believe that's how you say it. Look at how nice and short this one is. Let's actually check how many pages. This one is just under 400. So this to me is easy. I know I'll finish it in this video. And also it's dark romance. I really loved Nocticadia. If you watched my God tier reads video, I mentioned Nocticadia. This one a lot of people have read before Nocticadia and ended up liking Nocticadia better. But I'm ready for the ride. There's also another book, I believe it's a duology called Enigma that's already out. This and this are our new reads. I am going to start Kingdom of Ash and I'm going to go on a little hot girl walk. I'm debating whether I make that a hot girl Kindle walk or if I just audiobook it. I'll probably audiobook it because I'm not as familiar with this trail as I am when back home. I don't want to be like distracted walking because I already have ADHD. Like, why would I do that to myself? So I am sitting at just under like 6 hours right now. I will do my little hot girl walk. I'll come back. I will deal with some more packing stuff. I've done really good so far though. So there's that. And then I will just like sit down and read as much of this as I can today. And then tomorrow I think I'm gonna lock in on Gothikana because I really want to finish a book. And I also need to post this, like edit. First of all, I haven't even started editing. I have to edit and post this by Wednesday. So, and I work full time. So I'm gonna have to read a lot tonight and then I'm gonna have to read a lot in the morning tomorrow and then after work and then probably some on Tuesday because I love reading and I'm gonna do it anyways, so it's fine. I feel like I need to do this again when I'm not moving. I don't know why I felt so bold, but you guys asked for it. We'll see what happens from there out. I also do have to start editing my video tonight actually, so that might take away a little bit of reading, but that's okay. Okay, balance. We have 12.5 hours. I can totally do that within like a day, if not split over 2 days, so it'll be fine. Everything's fine. That book was so good. I'm so happy to be back in the Massiverse. I am like just eating it up. Oh my god, I miss those characters. They're like my Shaylas, so very happy to be here. I also just want to note that Actually, I found that reading Empire of Storms and then separately reading Tower of Dawn, I actually think that was a better experience for me. I don't know, I just think that the tandem read definitely hits. Like, it's not a bad thing to do. I really liked the order that I did it in and like the romantic order, but I actually felt like to just have the two separate things going on, basically it's like a ton of these characters that are all really important to the story, and it can get a little bit overwhelming. So in Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn, all of the characters are on the same timeline, but half of them are on one part of the world and half of them are on another part. So in my opinion, once you read Empire of Storms, which is technically what comes first in like the publishing order, you're like, oh my god, all this is going on. These people over here don't even know what's going on over there. How does it connect to this? La la la. I actually found like it was a lot easier to digest. I have also already read this series, so maybe my opinion is a little bit skewed from literally doing the tandem read last year. I don't know. I actually think I kind of stand by this, and I think it's way less daunting, much more accessible. You know, it gets you to Kingdom of Ash quicker. Like, what more could you ask for? Anyways, it is currently 8 p.m. on a Sunday. I have so much to do. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna go on a little hot girl walk, get our steps in, because I have not been to the gym in 3 weeks. Yeah, longest break I've ever had, but it's fine. Gonna get some activity in, listen to Kingdom of Ash, maybe cry a little bit. Who knows? Good morning vlog. I am prepping for work for the day. I have a pimple patch on, so please ignore, okay? Like I said, we keep it real over here. This thing is angry, so we're pimple patching it up today. We are now officially 7 hours into, well, that's not true. We logged 6 hours originally before I hit reset by accident, so we're at 13 hours in total. It is Monday. I would have liked to make more progress. This is the best I can do. If you hear grunting, it's because my boyfriend's dog is beneath my feet. So I didn't film myself making coffee, otherwise this whole video would just be b-roll of making coffee, but video evidence that I did in fact enjoy a coffee. Bag secured, period. I am currently on page 54. This is our progress so far. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. Out of, oh, you know, 900 something, I think 970. I am gonna read for the next little bit. I do have work very shortly. I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer and continue reading some Kingdom of Ash. I'll likely read a little bit during my lunch break, whether I do like a little hot girl walk audiobook moment like last night, or if I just sit here and take a moment. I really gotta lock in 11 hours. Wait, I really gotta lock in like the lead login. Behind me right now because I'm about to film myself reading outside. This is my little chair by the tree, and the lighting is crazy, but we're gonna start to binge read this. It is like so hot outside. I have the setup, we have the book. I think I'm on like chapter 9, chapter 8 or 9, something like that, so we gotta make some serious headway. I'm gonna set my timer. I'm gonna start this. Okay, we're pausing for a second. My literal favorite thing in this series are the nicknames Princeling and Witchling. I'm sorry. As much as I do want to read outside purely for the aesthetic, it is so hot, and inside it's air conditioned, so I think I'm just gonna go back inside. If you've read this series, let me know who your favorite character is down below, because I'm so curious. I feel like there's a million in this series and each one is just like so robust. I don't understand how SJM writes this way. Truly, it has me gagged every time I read this. So anyways, time to go inside. I'm sweating so bad. Okay, bye. Seen me wear this jersey before? Yes, you have. What are we gonna do? Shh, mind your business. That's right. Anyways, so I actually didn't really update you guys at all yesterday on my reading progress, and I have to leave for work, so I'm going to quickly give you a little debrief and also be so for real. This video will not go up at 12 p.m. PST. I have a shoot all day today. I have to leave in literally like 5 minutes. I still have to edit and add this footage. It's just not gonna happen. Honestly, I am really struggling with that lately because editing takes a really long time and filming and actually reading takes a long time. I would love to actually stick to a schedule, but at this current point in my life, everything is just all over the place, and I feel like it's almost unfair to myself and you guys to have these really unrealistic expectations about posting when like I'm not gonna have time sometimes to do this. Like that's just how my job goes, how my life goes. So anyways, I've also said I'm moving like 17 times in this video. You guys are probably like, we know, but obviously that's just an added layer. That's like a unique thing right now, and things will settle down soon. Let me show you where we're at right now on the timer. We're sitting at 16.5 hours. Mind you, we literally need up until 18 hours since I had 6 hours logged before I reset the timer. I was just listening on Audible, but I have been whipping out my Kindle and the physical book like all of yesterday. I'm on chapter 44. It says that I have 10 hours and 23 minutes left of listening at 2x speed, whatever that means. And I also have actually started Little Miss Gothikana. I'm only like a quarter of the way through. Let's see like what page I'm on. I'm currently on page 136. This is about where I'm at right now. Look how pretty. This is where I stopped. It's such a pretty illustration. Loving this so far. I will give you guys a proper update on this one later today. I need to run. I just wanted you guys to know and have a little update on yesterday. I really was grinding. Okay, I was up very late and I think I'm running on 2 hours of sleep. So I'm gonna go to work. I'll come back. We have many things to do and we'll see what happens from there. Also, this is gonna be a really long video, so if you've made it this far, I just want to say thank you so much. You are a real one. You deserve the world. I will see you guys later. Okay, besties, let's get organized because I feel like the end of this video has been a little bit crazy. My life is crazy. My situation has been crazy. I'm actually back at my home right now, so this might be one of the last times you see this setup. I actually have to pack up my bookshelf soon, so anyways, I messed up. I was walking and I was trying to look at maps and ended up accidentally clearing my timer. So last time that we spoke, I was around the 16.5 hour mark and I needed to hit the 18-hour mark to add those 6 hours from the beginning when I first messed up, okay? And then we'd reach our 24-hour total. I did in fact do that, so I'm going to do a little recap of how many pages I have read because I actually only finished one book in today's video. That feels illegal, but you will understand why in a second. So within 24 hours, I read 672 pages, which is the entirety of Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. And then I will show you this because I actually have this book. The others are at my boyfriend's place, so sorry. I am currently at chapter 53, hopefully you can see that, which is 440 pages into Kingdom of Ash. For reference, this is how much I have left. Crazy, by the way. Oh my god, I'm so unwell. And then I've read up to 148 pages in Gothikana, which is not much since we last spoke. So in total, we have read 1,260 pages within 24 hours, which is crazy for me. Okay, that's insane. I gave Tower of Dawn 4 stars once again. I still loved that book. I think that I especially loved it this second time around, as I mentioned earlier. Kingdom of Ash, I can confidently say that I'm getting 5-star feelings. I mean, this could be a god tier read easily. There are 970 pages total though, so take that with a grain of salt. And Gothikana, let me actually double check how many pages. I believe it's around the 400 page mark. Gothikana has 456 pages, so I'm not too far into it, but I am really liking it so far. I could see myself giving this a pretty high rating. I really enjoy the FMC. I really like the setting. I feel like it's a cool, creepy, dark romance book, and I'm really craving those lately. I do feel like it's too early to give a proper review on this, which is unfortunate because I felt like in this video I'd have at least like 2 full books finished, but I digress because I chose this as a part of this video. What did I expect? I will update you guys on how I feel at the end of the month when I do my August wrap up, but for now, if you liked this video, if you want to see more of me, please let me know by hitting that big red subscribe button down below, and also give this video video a like if you want to see more videos like this in the future. As always, all of my links are in the description box below. You can follow me over on my bookstagram at Emily Marie Reads with 2 S's because my name is Basic. That way you'll get real-time updates and you can actually vote for future videos. So definitely follow me over there. If you watched to this point in the video, you deserve a forehead kiss, okay? Mwah, mwah. This is my longest video yet. I'm sure it'll be very interesting when I edit this, but it was so much fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. It really means the world to me. And I will see you guys in my next video next week, okay? It's a date. Bye!